Check, check. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. See, I'm telling you, the computer forced quit it right before stream started, and it throws everything off. So stupid. But anyways, Chicago already is in they already in there with the points already. Here, let me close some things to make sure some things are just not open for the sake of being open. So we have Sam Howell coming onto the field with the Commanders offense. What's up, Hoodie Jupe? How you doing, baby? It's interesting, not interesting. It's kind of like a rare, weird coincidence that this game is happening today because also today was announced earlier today. 7-0 Chicago. Yes, yes, Mr. Mina. It's gonna be a handoff. It's gonna be a nice little run. Brian Robinson will pick up maybe about 6, I'll say. 12-4 in the first. Yeah, I gotta open the other page up. I told you everything's shut down, so I have to reopen everything. Because that clock comes from a whole other page. Sam in the shotgun, ball snapped. Quick pass to the flats. We'll get the first down by the tight end to Logan Thomas. They got to get him short, but I think they gave him short. That's a bad spot. That should be a first down. Third and inches. What up, Ron Jeremy? It's going to be a quick handoff and stopped in the backfield. It's going to be fourth down. It's going to be 4th and 4. That's a big time loss right there. Nate says, "Wow, for once you're like 30 seconds ahead." It's just freaking. It's Hulu, not Hulu, but it's our connection. That's why it does that. Okay, let me add that. Okay. Trey Ware says, "You hear that WNBA is expanding?" Yes, I did. We talked about it yesterday during the podcast. Way back to punt, 4th and 2. Kick is up. Pressure was there, but he still got the kickoff. Decent kick, picked up at the 15. Gets to the 20. Taylor dives forward, but there is a commander down holding his knee. Couldn't see a number, so I'm not sure who it was. So I'm ahead of all y'all. Mr. Means like, I'm at the game. I wrote the script. They're gonna head out to a timeout. Mozzie, what's good, my brother? Yeah, it is rare that we're actually ahead of you. Okay, close that. I feel like I hear something else. Let's make sure everything is muted. Hold on a second, guys. Let me scroll through everything, make sure everything is muted. Yeah. That website sound is on. I gotta change that too. Really is rare. Really is rare, right, Nate? But what's good, everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? But I won't spoil it for everybody. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. 5 months old yesterday. Edith is far. Laugh. That's just love. That's just love. That's all it is. It's love. I think you're hearing my team roaring to the top of our fantasy league. You could be right. You could be right. You could be right. You could be right. Let's update the sub count. So close to that 5K mark. Says I could pause for 30 seconds, but man, then chat way off. Oh yeah. A lot of times when we stream in our settings, we can change it where like our latency is different, and the latency because the PC is pushing the latency for YouTube to be like perfect to match up with you guys, but then also takes away PC CPU usage for the other processes, which a lot of times that's what I think delays me. And then when we use the VDO thing, trying to reach out when I have to pull Zach in or Zach has to pull me in, that's another CPU process that's been taken away. And today we're not doing that. So it runs a little bit differently. And plus, one day I'll have a stronger computer or laptop. That's the goal, you know. Because if I have a tower, we shouldn't have those issues. It's gonna be a keeper by Fields, bounce out to the right side. Got some decent blocking by the tight end. Picks up about 7. Say, how are people all still confused by waivers? You want someone add them when they drop. If they are a free agent, you get them. If only waivers, you and reconnection. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Pass over the middle to Tunyon. Gets the first down with ball placed about the 41-yard line. I really hope Bears put 30 on Commanders. It's not. I hope just for the sake of the passing of Dick Butkus, who passed away today. Rest in peace, Dick Butkus. At 80 years old, said that's where the lag comes from. You're running on 5G. Yeah, I'm on 5G. I'm directly plugged in. I don't have a big pass. Overthrows by Mooney. Where is? So I didn't even want him, but he's free. Yeah, when you picked him up, I was like, I had looked in there. I didn't see Watson, but I mean, hey, you got lucky. Do what you gotta do. Says I'm playing Fields and Commanders defense, helping my. It seems it's gonna be a run after the catch by DJ Moore. Will be about a full yard short of the first down marker. Turn this game on. This feels so loud. I feel like I'm yelling. Does this sound like I'm yelling to you guys? Do I sound too loud in your earballs? It's gonna be a QB sneak. I don't know if they got it. The spot is very close. Oh no, they got it. They got it. They got it. They gave him the first down. Um, he's on bye. So if you looked at available QBs, it orders them by this week's predictions. You know what? That's probably why I didn't see him because I didn't really scroll all the way down to see everybody who's even available. So I didn't. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Mina says, "I'm just here for the company." No, you're not too well. Okay, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. I'm glad you're here for the company because sometimes we can just need it. You know what I'm saying? I need it. Shoot. So far, the Bears have 4 first downs in the first quarter. But again, we see Fields actually playing the role of looking like a quarterback and not just a guy in the quarterback position that runs the ball frequently. So it's gonna be a play action fake. Fields backs up, gets the pass off to Tunyon. He gets the catch. It's gonna be about a 3-yard pickup and gets out of bounds right after the catch. They're gonna say a 2-yard pickup. Did they just screw? They did screw it. That's We Fly High. That beat is We Fly High. For those that don't know, screwing is a southern term for slowing down the music. So I sorted by average points scored. Watson was number one on free agency. That's smart actually. It's gonna be a run. Gets the first down. Still going. Herbert get the big pickup. Oh my God! Goes down about the 15-yard line. Fields is not a bad QB. His talents won't be maximized under. You are right. Well, I think the way they use him just is these last two games. This game currently what we see, and the last game I felt was the best they utilized his overall skill set. But when they were just trying to make him the running back, but that plays quarterback, that's not a good look. He going to lob it away out of bounds. The pressure was on. Pride Bears, welcome back, baby. How you doing? I was close to putting a waiver in, but didn't kept that number 3. Whoever is doing the sound at the stadium, he's definitely a Southern DJ, or he's been in the South, because his style of DJing. Sorry, I'm going to my other world. His style of DJing is very South style because the music is way slower than normal. But welcome back, Pride. Under center, ball's gonna be snapped, play action, fake, quick pass. Oh, Komet fumbles, but he's sitting on top of it. I think they're gonna if the ref sees what happened, the ball should be his ball. He was sitting on top of it. They're gonna call time, and they kept it with the Bears. Oh yeah, whoever's the sound person, he was DJing when I was DJing, because all his music is from my time. Say my pronouns are they them. Okay, no problem at all. Hope all is well with you though. Welcome back to the channel. 3rd and 9. Thank you for letting us know. Fields on the center, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Ball snapped. Quick pass over the middle is going to be caught to Komet. Komet's going to be about a 2. They gave him a very positive. Should be 2 yards full, but they're going to give him a yard and a half short of the first down marker. They're going to go with Cairo Santos for the field goal attempt. Say my pronouns are legend, stud. Please, you seem so silly. Kick is up, and it's good. 22-yarder. So the Bears pull away, 10-0. Ron Jeremy said you never asked for my pronouns, none. Well, we didn't ask for anyone's pronouns. Pride let us know that their pronouns are they and them. Zach has overstretched himself a little bit with coming from school and work. He's a little exhausted, a little tired, so right now he's currently resting. Because he just hasn't been feeling well. Trader Wave says watch Washington DJ play some Lil Boosie to wipe me down. That's funny. Explain it again with them nuggies. But thank you for stopping by, Ron. Ron, if you would like to, what are your pronouns? And if anyone else wants to share what their pronouns are, we're truly accepting. Ooh, what was that? Overstretched. You could have just said he's had a hard night with Skyla. No, definitely has nothing to do with Skyla. I still gotta watch those movies. I haven't watched none of those yet. You know what? It's Halloween. I can watch all four of them because they're on Prime. Said, yeah. Okay, Ron. Said Big D energy. So toxic. Are we only 23? Sam Howell. That's crazy. Bears to kick off. Eric Bieniemy should be a head coach somewhere. All right, Howell in the shotgun, three receivers to the left, one to the right. Four-man rush for the Bears. Howell's gonna break out, clears a few defenders, slides down about the 29-30 yard line. Depends on where they spot him personally. Mozzie said, I feel that farts have turned into something solid, but so don't want to move. I mean, more than likely it's possible, especially if you just fed them within the last hour. But it's all part of the cycle. All part of the cycle. It's going to be a false start on the Commanders.
Flag on the play.
My pronouns is soldier. Please respect me by saying that non. For shizzle, soldier. For shizzle. Mr. Mayor says y'all had a date to go meet a fellow moderator to watch Saints Patriots. We were too embarrassed to keep the date because we didn't want to take the chance of being embarrassed in public. Why were y'all embarrassed? Bears defense bears down and stops the run to the left side. Why were y'all embarrassed? Third and 11 for Washington. Ball snapped. Five-man pressure. Howell breaks out again. Will get tripped up and falls at the line of scrimmage. Great stop by the Bears defense because they still can't suck good. Right. God, dog. Oh, my goodness. So, like, seriously, the username Bears Pride is already pretty gosh darn gender neutral, so no one would ever assume. You don't assume with anybody. Cause I remember I did on my other channel I did a story about Ezra, and because I not necessarily used to do it, because I don't know anyone personally that I have to use pronouns with. So it was a challenge to do. I had to actually rewrite it, write like a little piece to remember to respect the pronouns. Because Ezra is also they. Say I love my Saints, but damn. It's okay, misdemeanor. They'll get it together. Oh, yeah, we got games this weekend. Basketball games this weekend, right? Is it this weekend or next weekend? I think it's this weekend. Hold on, go. Are you not entertained? Oh, I did not do. So, with the name change. I'm country Australia. I'm sorry, but I'm never calling a single person there. Them. I will just go with hey. It's just a. I mean, just respecting what people would like to be called. Nothing wrong with that. Where did? Where did I go? Ah, there we go. Hello, person. Says, yeah, I agree, misdemeanor crimes. Agree, disagree, trust me. I'm keeping it light. Yo, my person. What's up, my human? Could be a play action fake. Quick pass to the flats. Moore still on his feet, spins out of defender's hands, still on his feet, gets the first down, still going, tiptoeing down the sideline, and gets finally veers out of bounds. Just want to use the plural for a singular person. I respect the English language. Whatever you say, Nate. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So it's gonna be a run up the middle, goes nowhere. Maybe picks up maybe one. I'd call you Megatron or Optimus Prime before using the plural. Again, like I said, it's whatever you say, brother. I'm not gonna even get in discussion about that right now. Just won't use plural for a single person. No. The plural may be applicable when addressing a pregnant woman. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Technically. It's gonna be a run, sweep. Johnson cracks the defender head to head. Gets Barton, number 57. But it's gonna go down about the 14-yard line. All right, first and 10. 141 pass yards, 58 rush yards so far for the Bears. Split back, two receivers to the left, ball snapped. Fields is going to rush, throws it away as he's getting sacked, but gets out of bounds. So Commanders get a freebie in the fields. They're going to say no intentional grounding. and say it's the end of the first quarter. Back again. All right, polls up. You said all the voices in Zach's head don't count though. Hysterical. I miss you, Zach. Thank you, Miley, for posting that in there. Appreciate you, brother. Let me scroll back up. Okay, all the voices saw that. Issue. Don't think anyone added Rashawn Johnson earlier. I don't either. I don't think so either. I did. I think I saw him in free agency. I liked his brother without Zach. So terrible. Hello, Coco. Welcome back. Bears will go 0-17 probably. If you say so, you know. Where is? Oh, there we go. No one cares about that phone. It's a sheeple's phone. Okay. All right, Edward. There we go. Got it. So Dallas lost 111-99 in their preseason exhibition matchup. It's kind of ugly. Definitely ugly. How are you doing, Coco? So the discussion is still about the last play that just happened, where he was getting a he was it looked like he was going to get sacked, but he got the ball off, and there was no intentional grounding. But there's going to be a pitch to Johnson, who will pick up about 5 on the run to the right side. So they're saying the last play of the first quarter should have been an intentional grounding. Said Bears will win a few games, as in 2 games this year. This might be one of them. Yeah, I think this might be one of them too. Zach burnt out. Not surprised. This guy lives a full time job in ad school RFS, and his second family is California. Dude, this stretch. Fields over the outstretched hand of the defender, DJ Moore, just looking, eyeing the ball down. Perfect catch radius, and it's got a touchdown. The defender just wasn't paying attention at all. Whoever has DJ Moore, oh my God, by yourself, he's going to win you the game. Fuller on defense played decent defense. He just turned damn around. That was totally intentional grounding. Yeah, it was. They said it was because he never left the radius from end to end. PAT is up and is good. So now that they're actually using him as an actual quarterback, he looks so much different. It's so amazing how that works, you know? So amazing. So far, Justin Fields is 9 of 13 for 156 yards, 2 TDs, 12-yard average. He's been sacked one time. Technically, should have been two times. He has a passer rating of 149. And as we look over at Roshan, he's 3 of 3 for 19. Herbert, 3 for 35. See, I thought I'd pick up Roshan too, but I wasn't sure if he's going how they're going to do their offense. DJ Moore, 5 receptions, 137, 27.4 yard average, 2 TDs, 5 targets. So he's 5 for 5. That's what's up. Hmm. Says I got Commanders wrong time in the second league, just as I predicted. The Brisky playing Skylar has more. She already down 24. Yeah, I believe that. I played Commanders too. Hedged my bet. Boom, 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 boom. So under shotgun, it's gonna be a pitch. It's gonna be a run to the left side. He falls forward after first initial contact. He'll pick up maybe one or maybe two, depending on how they actually spot that ball. Oh, God, read already. Hmm. From the shotgun, quick pass to the right side. Gets contact by 3 defenders, but still fights forward. Will be about 2.5, maybe 3 yards short of the first down marker. Is it 32 points now for Moore? Is it 32? Goodness gracious, that's crazy. 30. God, oh. All right, offset running back, 3rd and 2, 2 receivers to the left. It's going to roll out to the left side. How quick pass, low, but actually gathered by Thomas, and they will give him the first down. That's crazy, 32 points that fast. Okay. That's a deep hole to dig out of in fantasy. Barely into the second quarter. Yeah, very true. Yeah, he got it. Dotson, quick catch. We'll get to pick up maybe about 8 or 9. Wait, did I not? Oh, I did. Okay. Handoff. We'll pick up the first down. Be a 2 yard pickup by Robinson. Yeah, one a half yard. You're half yard shy. The way where the ref was standing, it looked like he had it more than 1 yard. You know. All right, 1st and 10. Pressure's up. Quick pass out to McLaurin. He'll get maybe about 6-7 yards. Put that on something. So Lucas Patrick, the center for the Bears, is actually being walked off field right now. 2nd and 7. Play action fake. Howell with time. Pass it over the middle. It's going to be caught. He trucked the defensive linebacker. Commander definitely has a forced fumble on the sack. So they will snack 2. It's so funny because who am I playing again? The 3 fatty. We both have a player from Washington, and when we lined up our players, they lined up right across from each other. But they don't sound it. Jeff Dahmer, welcome back. Howell with time. Big pass up over the middle to a wide open receiver over the fingertips to De'Ami Brown. Oh my goodness. He was wide open. And I think he just pulled his hands back too quick. It's right off his fingertips, it looks like. Let's look at the replay. How you doing, Jeff Dahmer? They had it too. Oh. He was wide open. The defense just was not paying attention to him at all. Want to join me in my apartment and have a few cold ones? I think I'll pass. But I appreciate the invitation. Yeah, it was overthrown. It just barely touched his fingertips. They showing a replay again. Just barely touched his fingertips. He's like, damn. He ran the right route. It just communicate the pass was just not a great pass. Well, it was a good pass, just slightly overthrown. So I won't say it wasn't a great pass. It was a good pass, just a little bit overthrown. 3rd and 9, 3 to the right, ball snap. There was a 6-man rush. There is a flag. Big pass up again. It's going to be incomplete, but there is a
flag on the play.
There's 2 flags, I believe. Said Jeff Dahmer, how about you come to my apartment and we play sacrifice? God, dog. The penalties on the Browns, offsides, which that sucks for them. Sucks for the Bears. We could watch a movie while I'm drilling some hoes. Oh, God. You crazy. That's too funny. That's comedy. I love how everybody who comes in, if it's the same person, it's the same person. But whoever, the people who come in that are characters and play in the characters, y'all are interesting. 5-man press. Ball's tipped. Oh, almost intercepted. But there is another
flag on the play.
Jeff says, Nate says, Zach and I have Henry and Barkley opposite each other. I will leave it. Oh, do you? Yeah, leave. So you can just watch those 2 to see how it goes. Jeff says, Misdemeanor Grimes, I only like men. Misdemeanor says, I have a beautiful altar. Jeff, I only like men too. All right. The Commanders are going to attempt a field goal. It'll be about a 51-yard field goal. It's winless. Way with the kick. Looks good from 51. He's in there. Perfect kick. Great job. Commanders get on the board. I like how Miss Mina said, Jeff, I only like men too. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you. Don't forget, if you haven't already, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well as notification bell. We do go live Mondays, Thursdays, and Wednesdays. Jeff says we should work together, Miss D. I think that you guys would be a great dynamic duo. Hell, Jeff Dahmer. I'm more a man than most men. That's so terrible. That's what I'm missing. My lips. That feels so much better. Jeff, I'm alpha. You cannot compare where you can't can compete. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Doom doom. Doom doom. Kss. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom. Said, man, the chat is toxic right now. It's not toxic. They're just exercising the demons. Miss D, do you like Exorcist 3? Have you guys, anyone seen the newest one? Did it come out already? Oh, let me see. It's a killer movie. The new Exorcist. Has anybody seen the new one? It's called Exorcist Believer. Or has anybody seen The Hunting of Venice or The Nun or Saw X? I heard Saw X actually wasn't bad. I heard it wasn't bad. One of my fellow YouTubers who does a lot of horror stuff, she said it. She said it actually wasn't that bad. Unless that's not your thing, then you could probably watch Paw Patrol. You know, that's cool too. It's cool too. No, no hate here. I watch everything. If you need somebody to hold your hand with Paw Patrol, I'll hold your hand. Kickoff is up. Gonna go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jeff says, "I'll let you see things you've never seen before." Going to be interesting to see what happens with Cup this week and beyond. Yeah, I was wondering what was going to happen with that. Has anybody? What about the Jonathan Taylor situation? Is he technically on his 21 days practice thing or whatever? I've seen. It shakes my bones just thinking about it. So Whittier, I think now in the center position. Ball snap's gonna be actually a keeper. It's gonna be a run for Fields to the left side. Maybe picked up about 4 or 5. Yeah, he's on the 21 day. Okay. What do you think is gonna happen with that? Do you think he's gonna get to the end of that situation and say, "Okay, I'm gonna play," or they're gonna find some other excuse to say he's not able to play, some other random injury to keep him out the game? They said he got 7 yards on that run. That was not 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Another keeper. Plenty of time. Passes up. Is caught by Komet. Komet still on his feet, rumbling, tumbling forward. Gets to about the 44 before he comes down. Grimacing quite aggressively right now. I offered Mazi Bijan. Not cheap, but you think paying CMC. What did you want in return? That's a hell of a combination, those two on your squad. I would love either one of those. Herbert, Nice little run. Picks up maybe 3. Be taken down by a defensive lineman, Payne, number 94. Yeah, that'd be a hell of a pickup. So I went in hard. Really? I wonder what you really want. DFX. You want it? I got it. Ride or die. What you really want? All right. From the shotgun, little play action fake. With time, Fields throws it. It's going to go out of bounds towards the direction of Mooney. Now I'm curious what you offered. I think Zach's going to regret the Commanders pickup. So what do you guys think of the Dallas and 49ers game? What are your thoughts? Who do you think's going to show up the greatest in that event? All right. Receiver stretched far out right. Komet in motion. 3 to the left as well. Offset running back. Be a handoff. Herbert's going to bounce up to the left side. Will get the first down to Zach's in my apartment. Oh, goodness. Tell him I said it was cracking. No, don't tell him it's cracking. That's the wrong use of words with you. Brees, Cook, and Evans for Bijan, Deontay, and Njigba. That's not a crazy trade. They're gonna say he didn't get the first down, but he got the first down the last play. Never mind. He got the first down this time. But you said Brees, Cook, Evans for Bijan, Deontay, and Njigba. That's not really a crazy trade. I'll say that it's not a crazy trade. Yeah, it's not a crazy trade. I hope the Cowboys are still chewing on them. Not to still can't get them to So even with that comment, I don't know if you just want the Niners to be in pain or you want the Dallas to be just chewing on some nuts, like and just regretting that decision. Like, which one is it? Or you just want both of them to implode? That is comedy, actually. Good run by Herbert, short of the first down, but it'll be a full 9-yard pickup. That boy running, he running aggressive right now. I like it. They've been chewing for 2 years in a row in the playoffs now. Yeah, they definitely had their issues. Great concentration of Fields with the high snap. The ball was about a foot over his head. It's gonna be a keeper most likely. 3rd and 1 with a hard count, and then the ball snapped. It looks like he might have got it. The placement is definitely on the fair side to give him the first down. So far on this drive, 51 yards on 9 plays. Depth for Bijan. Yeah, I can see that. Fields with the keeper trying to do something, but gets back to the line of scrimmage at least. It was originally a keeper. Tried to run to the left, was nothing there. Run to up center, runs to the back of his old lineman, then readjusts and goes around the lineman just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Oh yeah, they had double coverage over both receivers, or both of the high receivers. There was one that was down low that wasn't double covered, but the coverage was still pretty good for the man coverage. They're playing up on these receivers. Two to the left, two to the right. Ball snapped. Quick pass in the flats to Komet. Komet reaches forward to pick up an additional yard. We are inside the 20, though. So that's what I tell these Cowboy fans around me, to shut them up more every time. So the brotherly shove. Third down conversion for the Bears. Actually, they've done really good. 7 yards. If they needed 7 yards, they're 2 out of 4. 4 yards, they 1 for 1. Under 4, they're 2 for 2. 3rd and 4. Time is there. Passes a lob. Oh, through his hands. He had it, but he dropped it to Mooney. A lot of contact. Mooney got up limping after that. It's going to be 4th down. I don't understand when defenders, specifically DBs and safeties, for the most part, stop turning around. Why is that part of the game plan now? He smacks him in the face and then turns around. That's actually a pass interference. Yeah, like now the announcer is saying it looked like it was early contact. It was. His hand goes up, smacks him in the face before the ball even gets there. It's a pass interference. But the kick is up and it's good. Extend the lead to 17. Total score, 20-3. Guessing Mozzie would want a second usable piece. Those wide receiver depth adds only. Yeah. I get what you're saying, Nate. Makes sense. Skip Bayless, how about them Cowboys? Oh, goodness. Skip, it's a good possibility them Cowboys might be crying on this weekend. I mean, I know that's your team. It's not America's team. That's your team. Damn them Cowboys. Exactly. Hey.
Oh no, this is risky.
Oh, Tupac now? Indeed. Tupac 386. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. Cole Zach cannot be here today. A little bit under weather, but appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. So my Cowboys going to bring the Lombardi back to Jerry World. I mean, if Jerry World is in another city and state, it's a possibility, but it ain't coming back here. That's funny. She said, wow. You know, we all know. We've seen the show. We know how delusional Skip is. You know, we know that. Skip's been in the business for a very long time. A lot of this ain't really cognitive thought that he spews out of his mouth nowadays. It's just, you know, it's a reflex, you know? It's kind of like a lot of gibberish a lot of times. I have to rewatch that too because I started watching it and stopped watching it to watch something else, and now I don't remember what happened. Question, you guys: when that person subscribed, did you guys hear the alert where it does talks about the kick? Just wonder if you guys heard it. Skip Bayless, delusional. You must be talking about Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp. No, that's you. You're the one that says Shannon Sharp wasn't deserving of being a Hall of Famer. You say he wasn't really good, so you're delusional. Yeah, remember, we all saw that. We saw that. We see how you gobble the balls of, Mr. Number 12. Ball's going to be kicked for a touchback to the back of the end zone. So they be. You funny. Crimes. All right, we have two receivers to the right, two to the left, offset running back to the right side. Receiver in motion. Ball snapped. There's a 4-man pressure by the Bears. Pass for the middle is going to be intercepted. Picked off. Nice little defense. The safety kind of crosses across the front side of the receiver and just snatches the ball. Hey, no, I got jokes. Oh, I know you got jokes. Nate says, Fields over 17 already. We'll take it. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. You're about to get more because they got the ball back. That defender, Stroman, played that route so well. Almost like he knew the ball was going to go there. Skip says Shannon Sharp admitted this week to First Take that TB12 was more important to the Patriots than Belichick. No one cares about that. Now that's the ultimate loss for him, and I won as always. But because you are the MJ, you are not the MJ you're debating. Have you heard yourself talk? I don't think you've heard yourself talk. Your conversation is more biased than almost anybody that I've heard talk sports. Quick pass to the flat's going to be tipped. They're going to declare it a no good. Rodney O and Joe Cooley. Say attrition is real. All NFC teams. Going to run to the right side by Herbert, still pushing through the defense. There'll probably be a 3-yard pickup. Yep, 3rd and 7. I was already watching sports when Hitler was still alive. You're probably right. That's another reason why I call you Duluth, because you're old as hell. Crime says, well, Skip, I've been watching sports since Imhotep was alive. That's crazy. I've been watching TV since before TV, huh? What is this? What up, Dr. Rick? How you doing, my friend? Why do I have this? Why do I have this? They shouldn't have sent me this. I'll have to read that later. Mr. Mina said, now. Like, Hold on, you guys. It's actually getting kind of warm. Let me go turn the air on. I will be right back. Excuse me. Be right back, you guys. I think it might be time for me to get either a new mic because I can't get a new computer right now. That's too expensive. But thank you for telling me I was muted. He says, but read over. Yes, thank you again, Ms. Mina, for the updates for the score. And then Ron said, I love Miss Mina's energy. Might fall in love tonight. And I was like, yeah, you just might. You just might. I was like, you're going to fall in love in the chat. In the chat. What's Field's numbers looking like right now? That boy balling. Balling. He only sacked 2 times. That's pretty good. All right. Kickoff is up. Thank you guys for being patient with your boy, too. Three receivers to the left. Ball snap. Howell with a little bit of time. Pressure breaks down. Gonna throw it away as he escapes the pocket. Where has this Bear defense been at? Oh, is that where Ngakwe went? I didn't know. I didn't realize that. Howell snaps. Pressure's there. Gets the pass off. Nowhere to go. So I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I guess some teams they just slightly better than others because they can match up differently. I understand that part. Ball snap. 4-man rush again by the Bears. Passes off to right side. We'll pick up the first down. It's going to be a timeout by Washington. First timeout with 3 seconds left on the clock. The crowd booed about the timeout. This Washington crowd looks very not good. Matchup is one thing. Coaching is something else entirely. Very true. I do agree with that. But you know how sometimes you watch a game and it looks like teams just match up well with another team? And not necessarily where both are even, but just one, they match up to the point where they can actually dominate and then play somebody who you would assume they would beat and they get their asses handed to them. Quick pass to the right. It's going to pick up 20 yards and goes out of bounds. So, well, I don't get what the point of that was. If he wasn't going to go for a bomb, why even call timeout? What was the whole point of that? That doesn't make sense. That made absolutely no sense. I do agree. Coaching is one thing too. Now, do you know I am Barbara Williams, right? Yeah, I've heard everybody call you Barbara, and Zach always calls you Barbara. I just because this habit, I read the name, so uh, Jessica Launder get on the Bathurst this weekend. Me and Zach have talked about we'll probably be on for a short stream in the beginning, maybe, and then maybe one towards the end, just because we have some other stuff we have to take care of at the same time. So that might be the situation that we're setting up currently, but we have spoken about it. And how are you doing? I'm good, thank you. Really enjoyed your Aussie rules reaction. Thank you so much. We actually had fun doing that. We want to do some more because we were seeing that there's different explanations with other creators that were saying things a slight bit different. That's what, and also we were being told that too. So we do want to see if we can find some others that break down the game to probably even give us a better explanation that we can understand differently or better. But thank you for watching that video. We truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Misdemeanor says none. Y'all gonna do Saints Patriots live Sunday? Probably not. Probably not. We generally don't do the games on the weekends because we try to have some time to ourselves. So generally, it's rare that we do them, but I'm a South Aussie girl. Happy watching and to help. We all the help we can get, we truly appreciate it. We've been trying to find some other videos that's either Aussie rules, rugby, or just anything that's like cricket. But there's been some of the organizations that are behind those sports. They don't allow us to really use them, especially with some of the Australian stuff because it's on Australian YouTube. So if we even try to, as soon as we upload them, they get blocked immediately because it's from Australian YouTube. They won't let us upload them here in the states, which sucks because I think Zach he did maybe like 4 or 5 different videos that we haven't been able to upload, and then I think we have another together combined, maybe like another 3 or 4 that we just can't upload. We thought we could, but we can't. We thought about putting together like a drive or something where people can go and watch those videos, but we haven't really finalized the decision. But definitely welcome to the channel. I believe I do have seen your name before. Hold on a second, guys. So let's look at some of these stats really quick. So we talk about this game. Okay, close that. Open that. All right, so as we can see, then we know the halftime score is 27-3. We do know from last weekend when the Bears played the Broncos, the Bears were up. I want to say they were up 30-3, and we were in the same situation. And in the fourth quarter, the Broncos scored, I think, 7, and then in the fourth quarter, they scored 17 unanswered. So the Bears, as they go into the locker room, would like to not have that situation again. So I think when they come out, they cannot let up off the gas. They have to play until the clock strikes 0, because this team, Sam Howell and the Commanders do have the potential to come from behind. And now because they are from so far back, they're going to be launching that ball left and right. So receivers are going to be quite active. It's just up to the defense to see if they can shut them down. But as we look into the stats, we're going to the Commanders first, which should be pretty quick. Sam Howell is 9 of 13 for 71 yards, 5.5 average. He did get the 1 interception and does have 1 sack. It has a passer rating of 50.5. Brian Robinson Jr., 6 carries for 10 yards. Sam Howell also carried the ball once for 3 yards. Logan Thomas received the ball 4 times on 4 targets for 42 yards. Antonio Gibson, 2 receptions for 11 yards. Jahan Dotson, 1 reception for 9. Curtis Samuel, 1 for 6. Terry McLaurin, 1 for 3. And De'Ami Brown missed the field goal by a fingertip, and that was his only only target. We switch over to the Bears. Justin Fields having a great night so far. Great first half. 12 for 20, 189 on the day. 9.5 yard average. 3 TDs. 2 sacks for 4 yards, but still has a passer rating of 131. Khalil Herbert, 9 carries for 76 yards. Justin Fields also carried the ball 6 times for 27. Rashawn Johnson, 3 carries for 19. DJ Moore having a highlight night, 5 receptions on 5 targets for 137, 27.4 yard average, and 2 touchdowns, his longest being 58 yards. Cole Kmet looking nice on 5 targets, got 5 receptions for 42 yards. Robert Tonyan, 2 targets for 2 receptions. St. Brown had 1 target but did not pull in the catch. Herbert was thrown to 1 time but did not complete the catch, and Darryl Mooney dropped it in the end zone, but has been targeted 4 times. And the technically main fumble was Kmet, but Kmet did recover it. But like I said, besides that, the Bears just have to continue what they're doing. Don't pull up, don't let up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep playing good football. As long as they play good football, they should be fine. All right, so Jessica says, we held the AFL Grand Final Saturday, just going equivalent to the U.S. U.S. ball. Collingwood Magpies defeat Brisbane Lions by 4 points, hosting KISS as pregame entertainment. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Mr. Miner says Bears got to stay balls to the wall. They have to. Brisbane, formerly known as Brisbane Bears. Oh, that's what's up. Misdemeanor throws the heart towards Jessica. Yes, we appreciate you for the sports knowledge. That's what's up. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, we in our live stream yesterday we did speak about the NRL Grand Finals with Penrith and the Broncos. We talked about that as one of our topics, which was reading. I didn't get a chance to watch it, nor did Zach because of life or whatever. But from what we had read, it's a heck of a game, and the Broncos technically should have pulled out the dub. Just kind of fell apart at the last minute. So your daughter watches rugby when she can. That's cool. It's actually pretty fun to watch. It can be really damn exciting. Matter of fact, we have a video for the women's, and it's like one of the hardest hitting women's video. That's like one of my favorite videos. They were going in. What up, Cheesehead? Welcome back, man. How you doing? Yeah, that scrum is vicious. That scrum reminds you of like when the football pal, like in the 70s and 80s, people's coming out with bloody noses and bruised rib cages. Glad you're doing well, man. So headed back from our JV game, lost unfortunately. Oh, that sucks. Was it like the first time y'all lost in 2 years? Because every time you come in, y'all won. It's crazy that the JV play. They make y'all play on Thursdays though. We used to have our JV and our varsity play on Fridays. Saying that JV not as good. Well, I mean, yeah, and plus JV players who turn out to be good get taken up to the varsity squad anyway. So JV squad is just like a practice squad. Why is this messing up? Can I refresh this somehow? Clock won't act stupid now. All right. It's gonna be a screen to the right side for Dotson. Still on his feet, still going. So crazy pile up at the 50. Oh, sorry, I said Dotson. It was Robinson. And that's what we talked about. They came out with a screen and the defense being so aggressive the entire time, which is a good thing. They stayed to stay aggressive. That they were susceptible to the screen. Tomorrow night should be good. 25 teams. Sam with time. Pass down to the middle. Right to Robinson once again. Will be a 6-yard pickup by Brian Robinson. My grandson Tim had a good season. Coach refused the dose, so the cops dosed him. Doused him. Really? So the cops doused him. That's crazy. Did they say anything when the cops did it? All right. 1st and 10. Is that why? There we go. Pass to Gibson. He will pick up a first down as he runs out of bounds. Said nope, not a peep. I guess. I mean, I wouldn't assume they would have. Like, what you gonna say? What you gonna say now? Gotta learn how to celebrate the victories, man. 27-3 still the score. 5-man press. It's a blitz from outside. Pass, he gets it up. Sam Howell. A lot of contact before the ball even gets anywhere near there.
Flag on the play.
Again. Safeties, defensive backs, and your occasional linebacker. Learn how to turn your damn head around. That was terrible defense, man. He put hands on him at the 5 and held him into the back of the end zone. He pushed them. Excuse me. That's going to be a 25-yard penalty. And the O-lineman is reporting as eligible to catch the ball. Thomas in the backfield. Howell under center. It's going to play action fake. Howell, and the one pass to the back, looks to be caught. Caught by Thomas, the big tight end. And just like that. Just like that. I agree. Dumb B. Just dumb with the big B. Going for 2. Howell moving around, maneuvering. Going to dive forward and will get the 2 points on his own. The defense want to say his knees down. So currently it's 11 points. Oh, what is it? That's 2, exactly. I don't even get how the defense just kind of let that happen the way it did. Nope. Will not be eating any Subway. It's a bad, terrible company. What do you say? Oh, because of Mozzie. Mozzie says live stream is better now that Zach's not. So terrible. So terrible. Crime says that defensive failure on the 2 is a harbinger of a. I hope not, but if you could be right, you could be right because the way they played that was terrible. Because there were 3 defenders in front of him waiting for him to do something, and there was 1 defender behind him, just running behind him, like wanting them to do something, tackle him. Like you have a job, do it. But some people just ain't that smart. My battery dying. Oh, I thought I had it. He said they must have set their alarm clock for 9:45 Eastern time. I was a 5-play drive, 75 yards for 8 points. When they first half, they only had 21 plays total. Kickoff is going to go out, sail out the back of the end zone, over the head of the camera crew. All right. Receiver in motion. It's going to be a RPO to the right. What is that? RPO. Fields had to change direction on the play. It's just going to fall forward to get some positive yardage. That was I don't understand what that play was, and I'm not happy that they chose that play first play out. What was that? Why you didn't go through the middle? You had a hole. Make them tackle you. You're not a small running back. I mean, small quarterback. Adjustments have been made. 2nd and 9. Fields in the shotgun. Mooney in motion from left to right. Now empty field left side. Gonna be a keeper. Still on his feet. Gets the first down. Gonna go out of bounds about the 40-yard line. See, if we're gonna go to this whole I'm a running back type BS, this is the downfall. Jeff says Commander's gonna have a killer second half. From the shotgun, plenty of time. Ball's gonna be tipped, almost intercepted. Defensive line, throw them hands up. Mm-mm. Quick pass to Moore, be like a 4-yard pickup. Good D. Good D. Third and 5 for the Bears. That's a big ass chain. Once again, 35 from the shotgun, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 4-man pressure. He gets away from the pressure, lobs it. I think it's gonna be low. To try to get to Herbert. Herbert had to readjust and fall backwards to try to catch it. It's gonna be no good. I appreciate him. I appreciate him at that moment trying to throw it, but I think he should. That's the one time he should have ran. Now they're saying Herbert is down, and it's probably because of the way he had to twist to get that. Oh, his leg. His leg got caught up under him, which is a hyper extension, maybe. Damn, that sucks. That really sucks right there. Thought I heard the fire alarm. Yeah, the way he bent backwards, it did not look good. It didn't look good at all. I hope he's okay because that was just a very bad flex the way he fell backwards. I hope so too. Yeah, like me and Zach have always talked about it. Like, no matter if we don't like a team or a player, that's the one thing I never wish on any athlete is injury, because we have to remember that this is their livelihood. It's their job, not just their dream that they want to do as a kid. It's actually their job. So injured player turns out into a unemployed player eventually. Sophia, what's up, Sophia? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope all is well. How are you doing? Okay. Herbert's walking. Does have a slight limp, but he's walking. Chicago to perform their first punt. Picks up at the 10. Gonna Crowder always stretch to the far left side. Gets the edge. And will go out bounce about the 30, I believe. Mr. Minnie says, actually, Sophia says, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're good. I'm doing well, doing well. I haven't seen you in a while either. But we have been here. We're here usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays now. Most Wednesdays, not all Wednesdays, most Wednesdays. We do a podcast on Wednesdays, and sometimes if we don't have a podcast, we may not stream just because of taking care of some other stuff. But we're usually here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays now. Mr. Reader says, I hate to see these beautiful young men getting hurt doing what they love. Yeah, I hate to see. Yeah, I mean, regardless if, like I said, they're on your opposing team or your team, you would hate to see any of them get injured. Quick pass. We pick up a 6 to Logan Thomas over the middle. He said, "Oh, you saw it? I haven't watched. I have not watched it yet, Sophia. I haven't watched it yet. I didn't get a chance to watch before this stream, so I'm gonna have to watch it and then do an edit later. Howell with time gets the pass off, still on his feet to Thomas. The ball does get it. The ball is ripped out. They're gonna say they have it. Wow. He does rip it out, and he's standing up. So, from what you've seen from Loki, what did you think so far, Sophia? Yes, Strowman and Smith rip it out, and Smith is the one that recovers it. Was Smith out of bounds when he recovered it, though? If his foot's out of bounds, they won't give them a ball, I believe. I can't see from that angle. Oh, no, Smith was in bounds. Smith was in bounds. That's tough. That's tough. But welcome back. We were doing streams on the other channel for Ahsoka, filled with time. We'll get sacked, slammed down to the turf. It's good so far. The lighting is dull, but adds to the effect. They probably did that for trying to get some kind of emotion across the scene, or at least the groups of scenes. Surprised I didn't call that a penalty because he slams him on his head. More emotion from left to right. He's gonna throw it away, which he should have waited because the receivers weren't set.
Flag on the play.
But yeah, Sophia, we were doing Ahsoka, which just ended this Tuesday. So honestly, because I was trying to do some other stuff, getting this set up, because my computer was acting crazy. I for a second forgot about it. They said it was no foul for illegal shift. How so? How? The receiver was shifting, but then Mooney was in. He was moving. That's crazy. That should have been a flag. That should have been a flag. 3rd and 15. 4 to the right. It's gonna be a false start, or could be on the defense. I'll see how they call this. Then they call a false start. Then call it to the left tackle. Third and 20. Ball snap. 4-man rush. Pressure's there. Has to run away. Throws it away. Another defensive pressure by the Commanders. It's gonna be a punt at 4th and 20. Punt picked up at the 21. It's an F. Rhymes with caps. Almost knocked over my drink. That quick panic kicked in. It's so crazy. I have like a cramp on my leg right now. $27-11. This game is dragging on now. The Bears are not playing like they were before. All right. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Ball snapped. 4-man rush, passes up to Robinson. Yeah, to Robinson Jr. We'll pick up about 6 or 7 before he falls out of bounds. They're saying Herbert's been flexing his leg and running up and down the sidelines, checking out his flexibility. Ball snaps. Big pass. Caught by Gibson. Goes down about the 25. Great job by Gibson. Go ahead. Excuse me. Ball snapped. Quick pass over the middle. Quick pass caught to Dotson. All right, 1st and 10 from 21. Ball snap kind of high. Pressure's up. It's going to be a blitz and a sack by Strowman, number 27 of the defense. That was a nice safety blitz. Very nice safety blitz. Sam Howell had no idea it was coming. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Ball snapped. 4-man pressure. Passes up to Dotson again. We'll get to about the 22 before he's tackled down by Edwards on the 53 of the defense. Dotson finally getting some action. I think he's been like, I've been here the whole time. I don't know what happened. 3rd and 12 by the Commanders. All right. Ball snapped. There is pressure by the Bears. Gets loose. Still on his feet. Evades a sack. Jukes one defender. Stays on his feet. Still going. It's going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards. Great play by Sam Howell. Anything and everything he could do to progress this ball. It's going to be 4th and 2. Howell took so many hits on that run. Crowd is booing because they're going for a field goal. I thought that was a stunt. I thought it was a sack. He ran to 77. He's just walking there like, dude, block for me, please. If 77 blocks and not walks, runs into him, that kick was almost blocked. It was so close to being blocked. So crazy, with Ron Rivera, the coach of the Commanders, he got the name of Riverboat Ron because he's so quick to take the risk. I'm surprised he didn't take one there. Said the Bears is pulling the Saints and Falcons. Shoot, they pulling the Bears. They did the same thing last week. They was up by like 30 last week and blew the lead and lost the game in the last quarter. But also, they've lost their running backs right now. They've lost, I think, a backup receiver. The center for the O line is messed up. So Ron playing percentages. Yeah, he's playing percentages. But I think because which you're right, he is playing percentages, but I think it's also too because of all the talk of who's on the hot seat in Washington. So that could be playing a big factor in what they're doing too. Trying to solidify that job space. Trey, hush your mouth. They're now talking about Dick Buckus. Buckus drafted 1965, first round draft pick for a linebacker. He was third overall. He was a beast. The Bears. Oops. As big a name in beardsdom as Halas. Yeah, they really not trusting their backup backs right now. I didn't even see if Herbert was in. Hold on, you guys. Fields with the keeper, gets past the defender, slams into another, picks up the first down. That was a hell of a pickup. That almost was a sack though. Whitehair, very high snap. That center QB exchange is so important, man. He obviously has not. The backup has not been able to. Say Fields running more now. Yeah. Well, they were saying that the Rashawn has a concussion protocol. Herbert, they're not sure about his knee. The other guy, they do have Herbert in there. Nope, he's down. He tried to cut and he couldn't. He's done. He's out. Herbert tried to cut right now and he couldn't. He shook his head. So yeah, no, he just went down. So like I said, Herbert's now out. Rashawn has concussion. The third string, they said something was wrong with him, and the only person they have available is a halfback who normally is just doing the blocking. So Fields is going to be running for his life for most of this. So Blasingame is now the full time back right now. Second and 10 is going to be play action fake. Quick pass to the flats. Wide open. Moore on his feet, still going. It's a track race. Still going. They're going to say came out of bounds. Not came out, stepped out of bounds. That could have been a touchdown eventually. Hey, Skylar, how you doing? Say what's good. I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Bears have no passing yards at 129 left and third, which is kind of crazy. That's not kind of. It is crazy. It's gonna be a handoff to Blasingame. We'll pick up about 2 or 3 yards. That was his first touch of the season. This is going to be interesting. So that's so as the announcer is saying, they're actually down 4 running backs, which is crazy. But I'm trying to think because the type of play that this team needs to play for the Bears or the scheme is they need to not have Fields run so much. When Field concentrates on the pass game and actually, takes his 2.5, 3 seconds to step back, survey the field, and get the pass off to the right optimal person, he looks so good. He looks really good in those plays and that scheme. But once they start running and running and running, that's when everything falls apart. And right now, it's 27-14. It's the top of the fourth quarter. Yes, you run to kill the clock off, but at the same time, they only down 13 points. That's easy. That's kind of easy, especially when the scheme of the defense hasn't been the same. Yes, that's a letter. Please stop showing me the Burger King commercial because I'm hungry. All I had today was a like a bowl of rice. Says meant no passing yards in the third quarter. Is that what you said? Is that what yeah. No one cares about your phone. I'll make us something real quick. I know encoder. I got to go talk to the computer guy this week to see how much it will cost to upgrade my computer a little bit. Hoping it's not too much. Then I have to figure out who I'm gonna rob to get the money to pay for it. Um, how you doing, Skylar? What's going on with you, lady? So the handoff to Blasingame, or I hear him saying Blasingame like there's a T in there, but there's no T. It's Blasingame. That's how I would see it, you know? All right, 35, ball snapped. Play action fake with time. Fields lets it loose over the fingertips of Moore, I believe. For Moore, yep. Just too far. Not enough touch on it. At least Danny Johnson looked at the damn ball to see where it's coming from. So the Commanders have removed the DB that was going against Moore most of the game and have put him on the bench. Because they say, you have given up way too much ass today. 27-14, and the kick is good for the field goal. Puts the score 30-14, 16-point difference. $23 lunch on a plane. What in the world? You can kiss. Oh, my. Saints gonna play Bears this season. Dollars to donuts. The Saints will be the first team they beat if they remain winless until then. Let's go. Let's hope that's not the situation. All right. 3 to the left, I mean to the right, 1 to the left. Back is offset to the left. Ball snap, 5-man pressure. It's gonna Howell on the run. Escapes 4 defenders, still going, goes down at the 30. How the heck did he get out of that? Dr. Rick says Bears needed this win. You say needed like it's already happened. It hasn't fully happened yet. Because they gave up 17 points last game in the fourth quarter. So we'll say they do need to win. How with time passes up, it's gonna be caught. I can't see who it was to McLaurin, but there's a flag.
Flag on the play.
We're gonna say either pass interference. I couldn't see it, so I'm just assuming. Never mind. So it's legal defense on the defense, illegal contact on the defense, but penalty declined. So that catch and pass was to McLaurin. Howell, 21-25, 216, 1 TD, 1 interception, ball snap, 4-man rush. There should be a hold called. Pass to Dotson. No, not Dotson. to Pringle. Thought it was an 8 for a second. Three to the left, one to the right. Three-man pressure. Passes up. Pringle falls. Stevenson, instead of going for the interception, he smacks the ball to the ground when the ball could have been right in his hands. Once again, I don't get some defensive players. They just do some things that it's beyond me. Second and 10, ball snapped. Plenty of time. Passes up. It's caught. But that's also
Flag on the play.
let's see what the call is. There is no. They keep picking up these flags when there's actual contact. I mean, I guess I'm cool with them not calling it because they still pick up the first down, or still got the pass off and the catch, of course. So this half, Washington has 10 first downs to Chicago's 3. Ball snap. Pressure's there. Should be intentional grounding, but no call. And it should be a sack. But they're going to say there was a receiver in the area. They said the number 8 was in the area. And let's see. Technically, Robinson was in the direction where the ball was going. He necessarily wasn't in the area because it goes down to 50. He's at the 56. So, semantics. 4-man pressure, passes up. Big pass. No good on the catch to Thomas. Could have had it, but it went through his hands. That's tough right there. Wait, can you go to? Can y'all pass to Gibson again? Brown receives the catch, picks up the first down. Tom Howell pass is gonna be caught by Samuel, and here we go. That's what 13, 14 first downs in the fourth quarter to Chicago's 3. Howell gonna roll out to the right side. Quick pass, tipped out. It was intended for Thomas, but no good. Great defense on that one. Stroman and Hicks played over and under on that one. Tipped it out of his hands. There's been 9 passes on this drive, 1 run rush. Sam Howell throws it. Brown just drops it. That defense is huffing and puffing right now. 10:55 and counting. 3rd and goal. The pass was a little bit behind Brown, so it makes sense why he couldn't actually grab it and pull it in. It's just slightly behind him. But big plays make big dollars. How with time to a wide open receiver, Samuel wide open. It's going to be a touchdown. And they're going for 2, I believe, and no flag. 12 plays, 75 yards. That's crazy. Bring me outside. Bring me outside. Oh, sorry. I put going by 7, not 6. So they're going for 2. 4 down territory percentages. Oh, yeah. Yeah. How with time. Defense going to break down. Tried to lob it, but we'll get interception. They're going to say he was down. Stevenson got hit hard, too. So it's going to be a 10-point difference. That dude's face holding the sign just looks hella serious. I mean, with 10:50 to go, you would think the Bears should pull it out, but that means the Bears got to take time off this clock. They can't just get 4 and out. They can't do that. They got to take some time and preferably score. Minimum a field goal. You want 6, but minimum a field goal. Because being it's out 10, put a field goal up, puts 13, so he still got technically a 2-possession game, 2 touchdown possession game. But you want 6. And if you get 6 and go for 2, you want 6. Oh Lord, Chiefs versus Broncos. I'm like, who got the Chiefs defense? Anybody see the clips from the Shannon Sharp interview with Beast Mode? Very interesting, kind of the comments he said about Russell Wilson. Not surprising because of stuff we heard in the past. We knew that there was an interesting might not be the best word, but a not so close relationship between certain players on that Seattle team. But it kind of makes some of that stuff makes sense when you see how he handled himself in his first 2 years in Denver, and now how things are looking now with the world not being just about him. It's kind of crazy. Tell me about them Cowboys in February. That's actually kind of funny. That's crazy. If Chicago loses to enough to be like number one draft pick, they get the first two picks because they get their pick in Carolina. Because Carolina is basically the same thing. Oh, if you would have got to Gibson, I would have got points. Excuse me, you guys. I think I'm yawning because I don't have like no food in my system. That rice is already gone. High snap, hand off the Blasingame. It's gonna run forward, picks up about 5. They're playing. It's bigger than hip hop. I've never heard nobody play this in the stadiums before. That's surprising. Like if the people who own that stadium knew what that song was about, I doubt they let them play that song again because they only play the chorus from the shotgun. Ball snap with a keeper. Fields maybe picks up 2. Gets slammed to the turf by Curl and Danny Johnson. I don't like these play calling. Don't like this play calling. I think if when Fields seen that dude go down, he should have just cleared him. Like if you wanted to be the hero, just jump over him. Cowboys year goes from September to January. All right, they need to get this first down. 3rd and 2. Ball snapped. It's gonna roll out to the left side. Gets the pass up. It's gonna be dropped. Looking for a pass interference. There was contact before the ball got there by St. Joe's. That was definitely contact. You how you run, and then you pass on the 3rd down. He's in there way before the ball even thrown. That's pass interference. Ron Jeremy says, "How about them Cowboys?" Well, like you said, Cowboys years goes from September to January. Punt is up, kind of off to the right side. Gill picks up at the 19. I mean Crowder. Sorry, the kick was by Gill. The pick was by Crowder. The Smithsonian. I went there when I was in the 8th grade. That was such a cool experience. I actually wouldn't mind going again. Also, again, I know Zach's usually one that says something about it, but we do have our memberships reinstated. So these are the emotes if you choose to and would like to become a member of the channel. We have our Woo Girl, which is for Skyla. And the cheers, which is Zach. We have the piece that's for me. The touchdown, Fly Goes Fly for long time support of the channel, Declan. And we have the flag on the play. Of course, Nonpfixion Love, Defense, and the RFS pennant flag. If you ever wanted to actually use them and utilize them during the games, that would be awesome. But also, if you don't feel like you want to, membership or you don't have the funds to do membership, which is totally fine, you go in and actually turn on to get gifted. Sometimes there are gifted memberships to be thrown into the chat. And if you have that option selected, you may receive a gifted membership and it costs you nothing. Big Buck, what's cracking? Said, man, they better not lose this. They need to get rid of the goose egg and turn it to a first. Yeah, I agree. They need to turn to their first win. Can I win a workout with Zach? Is if I remember. I mean, I don't know. You have to become a member first to find out. No, I'm saying that might be something we have to ask Zach when Zach's available to speak for himself. He might be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? A job is a job. They're really pumping this Denver Bronco and Chiefs game. We know what's going to happen in that game. You promoting like it's the next Super Bowl. Nah, son. Nah, son. Also, don't forget, if you haven't already, please like the stream. The more likes we get, the more attention the algorithm says, hey, throws it out there for more people to see. And we try to get our live streams have more people here, more conversation, more community, more fun. You know what I'm saying? We want to add a lot more to the channel. Russ gonna cook some burnt chicken against the Chiefs. Russ is already cooked. All right, somehow this half is 17-22 already, which is kind of crazy and impressive at the same time. All right, 9-13. Brown in motion. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's gonna probably be a check down to Gibson. It's gonna be underthrown. Incomplete pass. Just it's not the way Washington wants to start out this drive, but we'll take it. What is that? All right, 5-man pressure. Howell gets the pass off. It's gonna be. It was almost tipped, but we'll be caught by Samuel. Dog, that's a cute ass dog. Look at this puppy, you guys. Look at this puppy. That's a cute puppy. Denver is killing QB careers like the Kardashians. Yeah, dog. How on the run evades 2 defenders. A third gets back to line of scrimmage and goes down. What did I miss? How's Nick Chubb doing? Any update? I haven't seen anything about him since right after the actual injury. Actually, matter of fact, while we're talking about it, I will look it up and say something. Here. The receivers to the right, ball snap. 4-man pressure by the Bears. Going to get into and get a sack, which has been needed. They haven't got pressure since the second quarter. My goodness. Chiefs gonna eat filet mignon. They about to eat at that Walmart that Walmart lunch bar. Okay. I'll read what it says in a second. Let me see what this play is. Ball snapped. Quick pass is up. It's caught to Thomas, who dives for the first down and will get it. Dives over the defender. I think his knee hit the defender's head, but that's first down. So currently, 5 days ago, says Chubb underwent surgery to repair his torn MCL and meniscus Friday, and that's pretty much the only real thing. But if you go to ESPN and click on his page, go to his page, his player page, there is a video up now. I see that talks about it's Stephen A. and them talking about his injury, so they might have some more information. But we might be able to find something after this next series, next play. They go. Never mind. We'll go to every time I saw. I could probably read it. Seems like Kareem Hunt will be Cleveland's main backbone until Chubb heals up. More likely, yeah. Here, let's go back to it. Here, let's see what they say. He did. He hella lunged forward like a man. So they kind of talk about um the coaching situation and not coaching, but the owners and their point of views and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily technically about Chubb. Talks about how most owners are reluctant um, to pay running backs, which is still a BS excuse of owners. Okay, first 10 for Washington. Safety blitz. Big pass to the right hand side to McLaurin, but they're going to give a pass interference call. Uh, I'm kind of like, yeah, no, because it was a lot of hand checking back and forth from both players. So I don't know about that one. I don't get how. I don't know. I don't know about that one. The ball was underthrown anyway, so if it's uncatchable, it shouldn't be. There's no flag. No, it's not technically. That's, no, he tried to run. Thank you. No foul. He tried to run through the defender to get to the ball. That defender doing his job. They both were hand checking each other. No, I think that should have been a flag. I think there's three other flags that they picked up before that should have been a flag. I mean, if you call that one, then you got to. It's several others they should have not picked the flag up for. Cause that's why they pick it up because it has to be continuity now. They made the first rule that dictated what that rule is going to be. McLaurin in motion from left to right, two receivers to the left, two to the right. There was a false start, but Howe gets the pass off. Should be caught. Look like McLaurin. Yep, Terry McLaurin. Said running backs devalued in the passing league. Yeah. But also, I feel like the way the way the league devalues running backs allows them to devalue linemen too. Ball snapped. Howell with time. Another lob to a wide open receiver, but it's going to go out of bounds to Dotson. That would have been me. He caught it with one hand, too. It's like, that was just a bad pass. Damn. I'm like, that would have been a great catch. That would have been a great, great catch. Smith, the corner, is actually now heading to the locker room. Pressure's there, but the catch is actually made behind the back pass, or behind the back shoulder pass. Robinson picks it up, but not much he can do with it. You say it, or you try. You're trying to say okay. So we have another defender being assisted off of the field. Why is my clock? Let's refresh it. Third and 15. Two to the right, one to the left. Another false start not going to be called. Through the hands of Gibson. He had nothing but field in front of him too. Attempted field goal. Looks wide. It's no good. Wide right. 5'11". It's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Score is still 30-20 though. So it looks like the Bears may be able to pull this one out. Okay. Handoff to Blasingame. Gonna cut to the outside, spin moves, still on his feet. Goes down about the 38. Nice pickup. Nice run. Four running backs in there. That's so crazy. Have a commander down. Number 91, Ridgeway at third. Wait, how is he available? Did Yeah, he missed. I don't know if you call it a chip shot, but he missed it. It was wide right. Second and four. Receiver in motion. Another handoff to Blasingame. Pushes forward. May get 3.5, or that's probably give him a 3. It will be the first time out for Washington. So all the running back injuries: Khalil Herbert questionable with the ankle, Travis Homer hamstring, Roshan Johnson with a concussion. Third and 2. Ball snap low this time. Pass is gonna be up. Caught. Holden. Moore. Just a track race to the end zone. Touchdown. 56 yards. The defender tried to jump the route. Misses the ball on the gamble. 56-yard run for Moore. And that's what the Bears needed. I wish they would have been doing that in the third quarter. All these run plays they was calling in the third quarter for Fields was just not smart. PAT is up and is good. 37-20. At least this game was a better game than our normal Thursday hiatus. Fuller tried to get the interception. That's crazy. 52.5 yards on the catch and run. Oh man, Fuller's fingertips actually hits the ball. His pinky finger and his ring finger actually hit the ball. That's crazy. Heck of a heck of a play though. Almost had it. Almost made a difference. He would have got an interception. It would have been knocked down, but it worked out. Kickoff goes 3 yards deep in the end zone for a touchback. And not really big to do that. Let's go Bears Shannon. Washington as Walker sacks Howell. Four sacks tonight. Howell steps up in the pocket, gets the pass off. Looks like to Samuel. Cobb, what's up? Said, how do the commies only have 23? The commies, 23 rush yards total. They've been playing from behind. Another sack. That's 5 tonight. This one by number 94, Green. Yeah, they've been playing from behind for the entire game. So once you play from behind, that run game suffers big time. But the Bears played a really good first, second quarter. Third quarter, not so much. Fourth quarter, they kind of turned it around halfway through. So just kind of makes sense. 3 receivers to the left. Half back in. Howell, quick pass to the right side to Thomas. Still on his feet, still running. Finally gets tackled. Will be a turnover on down. Sorry, that wasn't Thomas, it's Turner. 2:30 to go. I know my clock is behind, which is weird. I love to see how elated the Bears players are right now. It's that like we're not going to go winless. It'll be a run for Blasingame. Be a 2 yard pickup. Second time out by Washington. They'll get the 2 minute warning as well, and then probably get another timeout at the 140 mark, 150. I thought I saw a mosquito. They're playing Teach Me How to Dougie now. Second 8, Moore with 230 yards on 8 receptions with 3 touchdowns. Who has more in our in our thing? Run up the middle at Blasingame. Picks up about 2. Oh, Brisky. Did Brisky play him? He has 58 points. God, dog. God, dog. From the shotgun. High snap. They hand off the ball game again. Run forward. We'll pick up 2.5. This might actually give Nate Brisky his first win. He's currently 0-4. That would be funny if Brisky, who was 0-4, gets his first win basically because the Bears got their first win. Why do you have more? Goodness gracious. 8 of 10 receptions, 230 yards, 3 touchdowns, one for over 50 yards, one over 40 yards. That's crazy. Oh, who's he playing? Charles. You didn't put Komet in. Komet has 15 points. You put Komet in, you don't win, but you get more than what you got. All right. Santos to attempt a 37-yard field goal. Kick is up. Looks good. And it down the middle. We hit the 40 mark. 420. And this game is for sure out of contention. Return of the Mac. It's weird that we're in Washington and the music that they're playing is almost in a way of celebrating this Bears win. So it's so interesting. Only winless team is Carolina, correct? I believe so. And I do remember getting flack for saying that they were going to struggle. They were going to struggle in my prediction video. He said last season that the score between these two teams was 12-7. Here, let's see. All standings. I do believe you are correct. Yep, Carolina Panthers, the only team that have not won a game. Quick pass. Howell with time. Lobs it up. It's going to go out of bounds. Caught by an old lineman. Second and 10. Passing this to McLaurin, I believe. Yep. Falls as he catches. Are we going to see the Adams versus Alexander matchup on Monday? Probably. Pass to Crowder. I know I've seen somebody, other YouTubers talking about that. Yeah, both questionable. Devontae Adams is his shoulder from the previous game. We'll find. We'll definitely know more. Pass to Turner. Be sure of the first down. And that should be the end of the game. But I mean, like I said, today is being Thursday, so they have another practice day, and they'll probably have more information. Some teams have more information on Friday, but many will have the question mark until Sunday night, Sunday morning, depending on what time they game play on Sunday. Because sometimes some teams will keep it going until right before game time till kickoff. Excuse me, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay. So before we get into the stats of the game, let's close that. Let's go over to the final poll. 29% for the Bears, 33% for the Commanders, 17% for these are not my teams, and Don't Care About Him got 21%. So appreciate you guys for voting. Now we have 24 votes total, and thank you for the 15 likes. Wish the likes and the votes and the likes would match one time, at least one time. 24 votes. Been cool to get 24 likes. Okay, I close that. Now we're gonna go over the box score. So we start with the Commanders. Sam Howell, 37 of 51 for 388 yards, 7.6 was his average, 2 TDs, 1 interception, sacked 5 times in the game for a negative 29 yards, and had a passer rating of 99.1. Sam Howell also ran the ball several times for 19 yards. 4.8 was his longest. 10 was his longest. His average 4.8. Brian Robinson Jr. carried the ball 6 times for 10 yards with an average of 1.7. 5 was his longest. And we scroll down to the receivers. Logan Thomas on 11 targets, received the ball 9 times, picked up 77 yards, and scored 1 touchdown. Curtis Samuel on 7 targets, got the ball 6 times, picked up 66 yards and a touchdown as well. Antonio Gibson for 6 targets, picked up 4 receptions, 64 yards total, and 16 yards was his average. 41 was his long. Terry McLaurin, 4 catches for 49 yards, 12.3 with the average. No touchdowns, of course. Brian Robinson also received the ball several times for 33 yards. Jahan Dotson, three receptions, thrown the ball 5 times, 30 yards, 10-yard average, 14 with the long. Jamison Crowder, 2 for 21. John Bates, 2 for 19. De'Ami Brown, 1 for 11. Byron Pringle, 1 for 10. And Cole Turner, 1 for 9. And there was one fumble by Logan Thomas, which was ripped out of his hands by Smith of the defense. Terrell Smith. Let's see. Look back over on the Bears side. Bears who ended up winning the game. Justin Fields started the game off hot. Finish it hot too. But that middle part, there's got to be something better with the scheme because the scheme fell apart towards the middle part. Well, at least toward the third quarter, I'll say that. But he did finish the night with 15 on 29 attempts. 282 yards, 9.7 yard average, 4 TDs thrown, 3 sacks for a -9 yards, but a passer rating of 125.3. Khalil Herbert on 10 carries picked up 76 yards. Justin Fields also picked up an additional 57 yards on 11 carries. Kerry Blasingame picked up 26 yards on 8 carries. Roschon Johnson picked up 19 yards on 3 carries. We'll make a note that Khalil Herbert and Roschon Johnson both went out this game. Khalil with a knee injury, Roschon who's now in concussion protocol, and there's another running back who got injured, and the center for the Bears, as well as one of the linebackers for the Bears, also got injured during this game. Receiving for the Bears, DJ Moore, 8 receptions, 230 yards, had a hell of a game. 28.8 was the average, 3 TDs, 58 yards. It was the longest, 10 targets total on the night. Cole Kmet, 5 receptions on 5 targets, 42 yards, balled out really for a tight end's position. Robert Tonyan, 2 targets, 2 receptions, 10 yards total. And after that, you have St. Brown, Herbert, and Mooney all receiving 1, 3, and 4 targets to get separately, but also not catching a single ball and picking up no yards. And in that game, Cole Kmet fumbled but recovered it himself. So, with that being said, that's pretty much it for Thursday Night Football. Like I said, Zach was not able to be here today. He wasn't feeling well. But, with him getting proper rest and take care of himself, he should be back for Monday. And of course, Wednesday and Thursday. But we thank you guys for being here. Once again, we would like to say rest in peace to Dick Butkus and respect to the Butkus family, the Bears family, as well as the National Football League. Dick Butkus, Hall of Famer, All-Pro, and great personality, great actor, great person, a great in his own right as a player in the NFL, though. Hall of Famer, like I said before. Just, it's one of those things that you get older, you start to see more and more players in the league that some of us grew up with, some not really grew up because he was retired after. Before I really started, I got into football hardcore, but not necessarily like a celebration of life, but it was cool to have the Bears get their first win on this day, kind of as a celebration of life, and just respect to Dick Butkus and his family. Once again, like I said, 6-time All-Pro, 8-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Hall of Famer. Like I said, he's done so many things. Most people will probably know him from his acting accolades because they weren't old enough to see him play. But still a class act nonetheless. So with that being said, my name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports. We appreciate each and every one of you that came by, that spent time with us all throughout the game. The new subscriptions, thank you so much. The old subscriptions, thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, as well as notification bell. We not only go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays every week, but we do create edited content that you can check up on the channel. I believe we have over almost 300 videos and shorts combined. We've had over 1 million views, so check it out. You might find a sport or just some talented athletes from around the world that you might find interesting. But with that being said, we appreciate you. We love you guys. We're thankful for all of you guys. And we'll see you on Monday. Actually, take that back. We will probably be back tomorrow for Bathurst 1000. So if that's something that interests you and you want to check it out, come by and see what it's about. You might You might enjoy it. On the channel, we have a video, 2 reactions for Bathurst 1000. Check those videos out. They're really good, and they're great videos. So again, appreciate you. Love you. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Those who are able to come back, we would appreciate you coming back. Those who cannot, we totally understand. My name is Nonpfixion again for my co-hosts Zach and Skyla. This is Real Fan Sports, and I was your fanlist for this evening with the Bears handily hand the Commanders a defeat, and they gained their first win of the year. And again, the only winless team, the Carolina Panthers. Appreciate you. Love you. I'm out, y'all. Peace out.